Okay, hello everybody. Thanks very much for tuning in. My name's Epi, and we are doing the Starladder LAN event over in Kiev right now. And we got something very special, and it's going to be Navi versus Dara. And I will not be by myself. With me will be Sockshka from mTw. We had his buddy fucking Matt on as well, and now we'll have him doing this amazing game. So, Socks, thank you very much for doing this with me.
No problem. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, absolutely no problem. I think with a star-studded game like this, having two of Europe's finest teams going up against each other, it will be very, very helpful to have your opinion in here as well. So let's just wait until we are loaded into the game, and then we'll be good to go. So guys, Navi and Dara over at Kiev sitting on LAN. And Sox knows a lot about being on LAN because he was on a DreamHack with his boys from mTw, and he won it just against Navi. And what is like the biggest difference aside from the zero delay that makes a LAN event so much different than online? Because for example, for me it's like I can get up in the morning and I don't shower and I just make a coffee and I sit there and I play games. But if you're
Yes.
sitting on LAN, you have to be like wearing a uniform, all that stuff. So talk to us about the LAN experience.
Well, basically, when you are in a LAN event, how to say, like you can't play a lot of game and finally it's the official game and you can play. Like you can't practice at all. You come, you play your official game, and you leave the scene. So it's different. It's all about being prepared and in shape, and of course it's always like you need to be in a good day. So I don't know. It's different. I can't.
It's usually like you have like this one chance, right? It's just
Yes.
it's
Of
all
course.
or nothing.
Yes, and imagine at DreamHack, a team like Infused, who prepare a lot, and they came, they were in not so good day, and they just play 3 games and has to leave the tournament, you know.
Yeah, they're
So
done.
you can't have a bad day on an event.
Yeah.
It's not like online, you know.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we are now in the draft, and Wisp gets banned out actually by Puppy himself. Wisp is a hero that I talked about a lot with my co-commentators. He changes the game. He makes a +2 situation anywhere on the map for 12 seconds. It's ridiculous defending towers. He gets banned out as well with Brute Mother and Lycan. And now the next ban for Dara's side. There's so many heroes in there at the moment, Sox, and it's the 6 bans in the beginning aren't even enough to take care of all of them.
Well, yes, it's true. Now it's really hard to draft. Now it's more like about trade, you know. If I give you Lican, I need to take Furion or Shen or something like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can't ban everything.
Okay, so we still have
So
Chen, we still have Nature's Prophet. Now Enchantress gets banned out, which means that heroes such as Invoker are still in. Now Chen is gone, which leaves Invoker, Lone Druid, Darkseer is also still there. So we'll see if Artstyle is going to take out Darkseer. I think if he doesn't ban that one out, I think
uh,
there's a big chance. Okay, now Prophet gets taken out.
I think it's a big mistake for me. The best hero at the moment in the game is Darkseer. The vacuum and the wall is just insane. But well, we will see if there are something planned against this.
Yeah, Shadow Demon also a hero that likes to get picked up a lot, especially in combination with that Leshrac. Darkseer actually a hero that I could imagine to work very well too with Thrall or Thrall. You know the guy with
Oh, the
Disruptor,
disruptor,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, here's that combination right there, Navi. Vacuum into Black Hole. We saw a big highlight reel at the Roshan pit where they had
Yes.
THD, Black Hole.
Against Moscow 5.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yes, it was.
Oh man, that was sick. That's like the perfect combination that worked there. They had enough THD, like the biggest AoE damage
Yes.
ever.
Well, of course it was well played from Navi, but when you play against Darkseer and Enigma, you have to think like every time. Okay, we don't have to stack together. We don't have to get all in vacuum and get black hole by the Enigma. I mean, you have to play like this because, to be honest, for me it can't happen in a real game. A combo like this works. Or if it works, actually, it's more like the opponents make a mistake.
Yeah, that's true. And then, of course, Roshan is a different situation because it's naturally very
they were
tight.
Roshan, of course.
And okay, what else do we have here? What heroes at the moment are very important in your mind right now?
Well, now it will be all about the support heroes. Like there is Venomancer, Maiden, Venge, still in the pool, and no one of them actually pick a support yet.
Mm-hmm.
You can see. So we see Pupe banning Shadow Demon. I think he will ban another one. So Dara will be like forced to pick Vengeful as support, who is not at the moment those. Well, it's a really great support, but it's not really like at the moment.
Yeah, we talked about this with Matt as well. He said that Venge is a very strong hero, but the only reason why she's not picked up is her low range, and because of that, she is very hard to play in the early laning phase,
Yes.
and that is why she's not played.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
But it's after if you make a good early game with a Venge, it's such a good hero in the mid game with the swap and the late game with the aura. So well, I think it's more like people prefer other hero at the moment, like Shadow Demon,
Yeah, Shadow Demon is a very great hero. That
Yes.
disruption is so good.
especially the second spell, 50% damage.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. And they also had this thing where I saw an Invoker playing on the 4PL Play 4 Dota 2 tournament I did, and he grabbed a Yule Scepter, and like he would Yule Scepter an enemy, and then he would do Sunstrike, Meteor, Deafening Blast, and there's no way that he could dodge it, and as a support hero you're dead immediately.
Yes, yes, it's really insane.
It's such an annoying combination. Okay,
Yes,
so
and
here's
you
that
see the
support
Venom
hero
monster.
you're talking about, and interesting, they actually go for Chaos Knight, another very strong hero left in the pool, and so they will go for a support Leshrac, and now we still
Yes,
have...
probably.
Mhm.
Well, this is why Leshrac is really pick a lot at the moment, because he is really versatile hero, you know.
Mhm.
He can be solo mid, he can be in the safe lane, you can use it as a support, you can also challenge with it. So it's a great hero, that's why he's almost every game pick or ban.
What is Puppy looking for right now?
I guess something like a damage dealer. I don't know. Yes, physical damage next
Oh.
can be good. Might be good, but still, I don't know. I don't like next against Scylla beer. If the Scylla play good, he will just during the fight, you know, put the beer on the next,
Yeah.
and it's really hard for next after.
Entangle goes through magic immunity.
Yes,
Nothing
exactly.
he can do. And now Goblin will need to pick up a support. I think maybe a Vengeful Spirit. And no, they like exactly the Eastern European people like to pick up Bane. That's true. And
Man, I should have announced it. It's obvious. Like Navi and Dara are the two teams who always play Bane. Sorry,
oh, okay.
and they play it as support actually. So I should have think about it.
Okay, so now I'm gonna put us into the game, guys. Sorry that I had to switch my overlays. I just had to put myself on offline on Steam because people send me weird Steam group invites while I am casting. Don't know who that is, but please stop it. And well, Bane is a very hard to play hero, don't you think? Nightmare can be a great spell or it can be a crappy spell.
Yes, exactly. Well, yes, it's hard to play it, but you know when you have such a good player in the game, like Smile in Navi side and Go Black in Dara side, or even Fennec, I think he's playing support at the moment. Well, you can be sure that they will use it perfectly.
Okay,
But
now
the
I
thing
will...
is,
Sorry.
with Bane, you can see it. He's already 22 on each stat. It's insane. Like without items, he's already 560 life. You know.
Yeah, that's actually that's a good point you're making.
So good.
Okay, guys, keep in mind, Navi against Dara. This right now is a freaking LAN event. They're actually physically sitting on a stage right now, playing against each other. One of the most epic matches that the people want to see. This is one of the biggest games ever, and it's happening right now. It will be Navi playing a lineup consisting of Light of Heaven on Darkseer, Dendy on Windrunner, Hovost on Naix, Arzard will be playing Venomancer, and of course Puppy on Enigma. And with me is Sox from mTw. He will be giving us some professional insight, and maybe you just want to go over the Dara side?
Yeah, sure. So Mag will play the Syllabir, probably in offlane. Artside the Chaos Knight. God the Invoker. almost always playing it mid. Funic, so it's Kharkov, but it's Funic. The Bane Elemental, and Go Black, finally, a support Leshrac, as you said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. He gets 3 Ironwood branches, Bane, and it's already at 625 HP.
Yes, he's a great support.
Okay, so Mag again on that lone druid, and both teams are just checking out each other's forest. 1 ward here on the top rune. We'll see if they. What do you think about the laning? What's gonna happen?
I think Windrunner will face Invoker middle, and probably a really aggressive 3-lane by Darer done with Seke, Bane, and Leshrac.
Oh.
And I think Navi saw it because they are putting Light of Heaven Slowdown. It's so good Darkseer against a 3-lane, especially in the safe lane. So really great decision by Navi to put the free farm lifestealer on top.
Mm-hmm.
And probably you will see Darer rotate because I don't know, I feel like Darkseer can even win the lane down, to be honest. Not kill people, but just push the lane and they will not able to dive him.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll have Denny in the middle here face up against Mag. He's got a little bit better block right now. Also, now the creep equilibrium right in his favor. They might actually push into his tower right now. He will be playing that Windrunner. Dendy shackle shots are very, very famous right now. Hvost with the life stealer on the long lane solo so far against the Exort Invoker right now. Puppy moving into his lane as well to help him out a little bit. Arzard also now rotating up with Venomancer. And we will see how this here goes, guys. Bane is just going to head up to the top as well, and that will leave the bottom lane with just Artstyle, Chaos Knight, and Leshrac against Darkseer. So, as you said, oh, actually on top, they're already initiating. Oh god, first blood attempt already happening. 3 heroes here, and he will drop. First blood goes to Navi 1 minute in this game.
Yes, well, that's why I announce Invoker mid and Scylla down, Scylla top, sorry, because Scylla is really safer to him to be in the safe lane, especially when the 3-lane came and wants to kill you, you know. God level 1 with Invoker, he can't do shit.
Oh, again, Gale hits a maximum range on G, and Hvost was just diving that tower. You could see just by the way he moved that he already wanted to go for him one more time. And now we have Funnick on Bane here, and Navi playing like Navi plays.
Also, you can see down. It's insane for Artstyle and Go Black. They are already
slow on G on the top lane. Gale flies out as well. This might be the second death of G. He throws out a Sunstrike before he drops himself. Lifestealer gets a kill again. They might even not be done just yet. 2 kills of the game actually both went to Hvost. This is not what they want, man. Nice.
Touch the tower on, like, in 1 minute.
Oh man. And that's the thing too. It's usually you're saying that the long lane is like, you know, the suicide lane, but it's if you have many heroes there, it's so much better to access the tier 1 tower.
Yes, exactly. Especially with a wood like Shen or Enchant. Well, they are doing it with Enigma, which is a bit weird to me, but it can work. But with a Shen or an Enchant, it's insane because you just have to take a creep and just dive the creep, you know.
Yeah.
Besides the 2 towers, and it's really hard for them to do anything, especially with something like Bane and Invoker.
Okay, 7 last hits now on Artstyle, 9 on Hvost on top. And he also has those 2 last hits, so he's rich right now. He has Boots, Stout Shield, and 700 gold saved up. What do you think about the item choice? Do you think he's going to go for Midas? Actually, let's wait with that, because our Navi, again, moving a little bit unlucky. The creep wave already coming in, so they're worrying about this. Actually, they might have just wanted to creep skip right now and push this tower. Look, as soon as this creep wave here is dead, guys, they're gonna go, man. They're just gonna go top. And G and Funnick already moving into the safe spot, and they don't care. Ward goes in, slow goes out on Bane as well. He has to put himself into sleep. Now Dara had enough. Support TP is coming in the form of Goblin. Puppy now might be a little bit of trouble. He's taking some good damage. One more attack, and he does go down. Hvost now also diving into the trees. Nice support TP actually from Leshrac. He's going after Arzard as well. Second kill goes down for Dara, and now on the top here, Bane might be a little bit of trouble. Hvost trying to best he can. One more attack is what he's gonna need. And a great stun from Goblak here, slowing him down maybe just enough, and great body block from G as well. Slow out on Funnick, but it doesn't matter. He's not getting out. His teammates helping Funnick out to survive.
Yeah, such a well play by Dar. Great how to say backup from Go Black, you know.
Yeah,
it was really insane.
That was
they took 3 kills. Now it will be really hard to Navi to game, especially if Go Black just decide to stay on the top lane. But the problem is still Artside will have such a hard time against solo Darkseer.
Yeah, and
especially because Light is already level 5.
oh yeah, level 3 on Artstyle, level 5 on Light of Heaven, so they are paying the price. Actually, in the middle lane, there was a gank on Dendi. I missed that. Really sorry, guys. Dendi went down just as he tried to run away towards
Yes,
high
go
ground.
black. Go black takes the DD on the river, stun Dandy, and just follow him with the Edict level 2. So really great players.
Yeah, he is down
The
to
beginning
50
by
HP.
Goblin. Yes, he's support Leshrac and he's actually the hero with the most level with Dandy and Light of Heaven.
Oh man, yeah, and I think Dara on the top lane, they got killed twice, and then when they came for the third kill, they're just like, okay, enough now. TP
Yes.
in and kill 3 people. They got 3 kills out of that. Now the kill score is 4-2 in favor of Dara. Puppy forcing out some pings. He's stealing away a big centaur right now, and actually Bane, having none of it, comes in, attacks him once. He's like, get out of my area here. Mag in the middle lane, 12 for 6, 15
done.
for 16 on Dendi.
And done, yes.
Oh man. The Shrek got a kill on the bottom lane. Again, man, this guy's going to work.
Yes.
Killing spree on Leshrac, level 6 on him. Now Artstyle hits level 5. He has 500 gold, and Goblin doing some good work. On the top, still Na'Vi going back to what they were doing. Again, forcing some defensive movement out of G. But we saw the TP, the power of a TP toward this top tier 1. Now Arzad moving in. Nice ward block. And now slowing G down with the Gale. Havas also coming in. They want to get rid of this tower. No more support TPs possible now for the top lane. These 2 heroes are going to be dead because of this. Havas leading the charge. Another great ward giving some vision. Actually, there's some boots on Bane. He tries to run away, but eats a Maledict. Now uses a Brain Sap, and he's going to go down. And G is just... he can't do nothing, man. He's just stuck.
Yes. He's dead. And at the same time, Dandy die against by a good gong by Goblin. Go black again. But I was about to say, like, it's all about Go Black, you know? He decided to come down to help a bit art style, but at the same time, Navi said, okay, the Leshrac is done, just let kill them down the top and take the tower, you know?
4-second stun on Light of Heaven now. Sunstrike's going to hit for sure, and the last hit goes to Chaos Knight as well. But there you go, man. 4-second stun on Chaos Knight with a level 3
Yes.
stun.
Yes.
Oh man.
Well, I think even 2 seconds was enough, to be honest, but yes, at least this kill is done. But again, Go Black is the hero with the most level in the map, and he's just roaming. So, I mean, it's perfect roam actually.
Yeah, perfect
Really-
roam. That's the best you can. Everywhere he goes, he gets a kill or 2.
Yes.
And Havas on Lifesteer, also an unusual sight. He's got 1 level in Feast, 3 in Rage, so that's interesting. Usually in pubs you go for Feast because you want to regen up, but in competitive you want to have magic immunity. Now slow out on Dendi, support coming in from Arzard, and they're not going to follow up, so it's 2 against 2 in the middle lane. On the bottom, 2 against 1. Puppy now also back in the jungle. He needs to get some gold up. He has a soul ring, and now he wants to go for a quick mech. And he got some good farm in those ganks, and now they're transitioning back into a little bit more normal laning phase. But we'll see how it goes. Havas actually is quite a ways outside of his base. He's very far in. Arzard also there, placing a very aggressive ward already. Do you think they're going to go
Yes.
for tier 2 on top?
No, I don't think so. Actually, it's, you know, this ward is really perfect because God now can't go on the lane of Lifestealer, because if he goes, Smile will just came back and kill him.
Shackle
Really-
on Mag in the middle lane, tries to TP out, and there's no stuns either. Yeah, and he gets out. Very nice move here from Mag in the middle. 3-man gang from Na'Vi, and it's not working out. On the bottom lane, actually, Bane dived past the tower. Light of Heaven actually doing a very good job in hiding inside his trees, and he actually survived this. And now Na'Vi's pressuring the middle lane. Middle tier 1, Dendi also here, 32 for 23 last hit. This guy has been last hitting like crazy.
Dara is diving.
Oh yes, diving on Light of Heaven. He's eating a bunch of damage. The Edict, it might be enough. No, Goblin eating a crap load of damage. The last hit goes out, but the TP is now done. Havas gets slowed, and this will be 1 dead Leshrac. He goes down, and the pings go out as well. Dendi also gets a great power shot now on Bane. And we got a disconnect. Man, that was a good power shot. It was blind.
Yes.
No, almost. Okay, there's 1 creep right here. Dendi's Windrunner is pretty sick.
Well, Dandy is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Can say, yeah.
Dendi is pretty sick, man. Okay, the EXP seems to be level. Barely any difference. Gold is way in favor of Na'Vi. They have 2 towers down. And if we look at the items, it's all relatively standard. We have Puppy well on his way toward a mech. So he's got that soul ring for 800 up. And he's got a buckler of 803. So he's actually farming very, very well. And if we look at the overall gold earned right now, it's actually Hovos with 3.4k, who's the leader of the pack, with almost 1k in front of everyone else. So he's got some power treads, he's got a magic wand, he's got a stout shield, and he's got 1200 gold left. So do you have any idea what he might be going for in terms of items?
In the next, I would say just armlet, probably. Into maybe Mjolnir if he needs some damage. It's always good on next. Or just something like Cuirass and Dezo. Actually, I think the best choice here is definitely Cuirass and Dezo against the beer.
Mm-hmm.
To shut him down. It's really a good choice. But I don't know, we will see. It's really hard on next because pretty much all the items are good. All the damage items, I mean, are good.
Yeah.
But you see down, they back up as 2, like even 3 actually, because Dandy came as well. And at the same time, it will give finally a bit of space, you know, to God top with this Invoker to take some level because minute 1 they were already under this tower diving him, so it was really hard for him since the beginning of the game.
Yeah, a very hard game for this Invoker, and God many times has very hard lanes. There's many games where he is kept down very hard in the beginning, and then toward like the middle stages of the game he actually gets a very good farm, gets like a 4-staff and items like that, and then he's actually able to dish out a lot of impact on the game.
Yes, well, it's a really great player, so even if he gets shot down at the beginning, especially with Invoker, so of course he needs some level, but still without item he can be really useful, so...
Now we'll see how this here goes. Now Danny also coming in. He has a level 2 Shackle Shot, and Artstyle is moving away toward his own tower, so this would in theory give Dandy a very good opening for a Shackle Shot, but Arzard is the closest player next to it, and I don't think that's going to be enough. So I think Artstyle is safe.
It will not be enough. Yes, he's safe, definitely. But you can see in the creep score, Navi is so far ahead. Like, no one from Dara has a good farm actually. We are even 10 minutes in, and they are not even, 30 creeps, something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Mag got really shut down by Dandy mid. Dandy has 23 deny.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
23 denies, man. That is really, really sick. And for some reason, when Dara plays on LAN against Navi, the past 2 or 3 games, they were always, they lost. And
yes.
I don't know why that is.
I don't know. I feel like they are a bit under pressure against Navi. They don't play as they do against teams like Mouse or Moscow 5.
Yeah. Well, it must be interesting because there's a lot of controversy about Artstyle leaving Navi, and yeah, as you said, it must be a lot of pressure on those guys to go up against Navi.
Yes, of course.
But then again, Navi will be the defending champions of the International too, and that's also going to be a lot of pressure on them. All of you guys, you just all want to take the title from them.
Yes, of course. But the thing is, with Navi, they prove themselves. Like, they win International 1 year ago, and they are still the best 1 year later. So they don't they don't have a problem with pressure.
Yeah, that's true.
They deal with it really well. They are always accepted, and they never disappoint you. So
yeah. And here we go, Dandy turns around after he got that kill with the power shot, and we'll head back toward the middle lane, and right there we have Puppy waiting already. He's got Malphus level 2, he's on level 6 actually. He's moving in. Stun out on Mag. Black Hole even used, so Dandy will look for a great shackle shot round. He's looking for it. And here comes a pause. Bane disconnecting out one more time. So I think Dandy will be looking for a shackle shot on the Spirit Bear.
Yes, I hope, because if he doesn't, I think Pupa is dead.
Man, he's already using his black hole, and that's like the coordination. They know exactly how long they will need to be in a spot.
Yes, but the funny thing is, Dandy, I really think that this pose is really great for Navi, because Dandy will be able to think about how to save Pupa in this case, and kill Mag as well. So, as you said, he will just probably shake out the beer with the Laundry and power shot him.
Well, we see we have 0.7 seconds left on the black hole, so maybe a little bit early from Puppy to go in, but he didn't want to risk that Mag would back out.
Yes.
So
Yes, it was early, but as you said, you always have to think about if enemies have a ward or something like this, and then he passed across the river, so he has to go. But the only problem is he was tanking the tower. He's tanking the tower at the moment, so
oh, the tower is attacking him right now.
yes, that's the problem. So he will probably die actually, even if.
So he will have to go to the right when he's done, right? He has to go away from the tower.
Just after the shackle shot, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Then he launch it.
If you dive it, if you're in tower range and you target a spell on an enemy, does that get tower aggro onto you?
No, it's only the auto attack.
Okay, so Puppy made the mistake of auto attacking him.
No, the wave middle. You see it? It was not in range of the tower when he goes in.
So, and Puppy spawned Eidolons as well, so maybe Puppy didn't A-click his Eidolon before he went in? Because if he goes in and does the stun and then he spawns Eidolons and then goes A, left click on his Eidolon, then maybe the tower wouldn't attack him? And switch aggro?
I don't think it's working like this with arrow and creeps, you know?
Okay.
If Dandy attacks Mag now, I'm almost sure that the tower will focus Dandy, but I don't think it's working with Eidolons. I'm not sure though. It's really hard how the tower is working and the aggro, etc. So
yeah. Sometimes I try to take my aggro off a lot because when I push towers, I always try to get aggro off myself. Sometimes it doesn't work, and I don't know why.
When you are low HP, the tower will not unfocus you, you know.
Okay, good. That was a situation like that with my girlfriend today. She was tanking a tower, and she's like, "Help me, guys, help me!" And then she died to the tower, and I said, "I can't take aggro off you," and it appears that I was correct. Alright, 0.7 seconds left, and for some reason we have Bane's computer always disconnecting now. It's interesting.
I think it's just a problem with Fennec computers. So I hope it will be fixed soon.
Man, and this is a very oh, resuming recording. Let me actually check if I can pause the recording, if that actually works. Just 1 second, guys. Is it possible to pause? It's possible to cut, but not to pause. Don't know what kind of wicked sick program Toby uses.
No, he will just make 2 VOD, you know?
Okay.
Part 1 and part 2. But the thing is, actually, the problem with Dar is go black roam a lot, but still the god lead is such in favor of Navi. Already 3k advantage, and it's really huge at this point, especially because they are not even in lead in kill, you know. They only have 1 tower, so it's 1000 gold.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yes, that's a lot. They are having a big advantage. The tri-lane on top lane worked out very well for them. They got some good kills on the Invoker. Then they gave away 3 kills. But every time Dara adjusted to the play from Navi, Navi went 1 step further and pressured on another lane and did other things. So it was a very, very good play from them, I think.
Yes.
Then he also activated his wind run just to get himself into a little bit of better position quicker. And we'll see how this here goes right after the game gets unpaused.
I hate this feeling when you are in action and a post-game, because when you are a player you think about all the possibility, you know, and sometimes it's not good for you.
You know, when he shoots a shackle on the Spirit Bear, it might be that it doesn't even latch on.
Yes, that's the problem. That's why you are like, okay, I have to do that or not, but because you have time to think, you know, but during an action you can't think, so you just do it. And after you will say, okay, I should have done that. But here he can think, he can say, okay, he has 2 options. He can shackle the laundry the beer, as you said, but also he can just shackle the laundry to the tree and power shot him, he will be dead, sorry. But people might die for this, so I really want to see this.
Oh man, I will actually also just quickly stop the recording. I'll restart.